Hello there, people with the internet, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti, welcome back to my Rome 2000 War Let's Play campaign as the Empire of Pergamon. In the previous episode we had a giant fight over there. Now I just did a very stupid mistake. And I accidentally lifted this siege, which is not what I wanted to do. Because legendary difficulty. You know, in legendary difficulty you aren't allowed to save manually. You are only allowed to let the autosave save the game. But the game autosaves when you initiate an attack. So if I go attack this, the game, if I do this, the game will autosave. Right now, you see the game freezes for a second, that's the autosave. And I just did that, I just initiated this attack so that the game would save, because I didn't remember when the last autosave was. So it's like, alright, I need to make sure that all my progress is saved properly. So I'll just initiate this attack so that an autosave will happen, and then I'll quit the game. Which is what I did at the end of the previous episode. However, I accidentally clicked break siege after that battle, after that save, after loading up the save again, instead of continue siege. So, and then, you know, it autosaves immediately when you break the siege again. It autosaves when you initiate the attack, but it also autosaves when you break the siege. Not when you continue siege. It'll autosave only when you initiate that attack, but you need to press continue siege so that the siege will be ongoing and that the autosave will have happened. Well, you know, when you load up the game again, you'll still be in that battle thing, but you need to press continue siege. And I accidentally pressed abandon siege, and then it immediately autosaves and I can't go back because legendary difficulty. So there's nothing I can do. So it's just, yeah, I accidentally lifted the siege for no reason. So that really sucks. But again, it's a legendary difficulty, so I can't do anything about that. I can't roll it back because there's only one autosave that constantly gets replaced on legendary. Yeah, so that sucks, but yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, so in the previous episode we fought well, I barely did anything, but Rhodos fought a battle here. Wiping out that full stack that was in there. I helped a tiny bit, but not really. Well, I helped a little bit, that's just it. Mostly my ally did all the work. Well, not even my ally, we're just now at war with the same person. Of course, Rhodos is not going to survive. They are going to die. I was kind of hoping that Baktra is going to attack Rhodos from behind, so I can take Rhodos for myself. The Rhodos will die either way, obviously, but it would be kind of nice if Baktra did that. Yeah, so there's this other army here. Now, also it has been like months since I've recorded the previous few episodes. I didn't check when the previous episode was recorded, but it was months ago. So yeah, I do remember there was this one army with the elephant missing. Was that you? No, you've got that. Oh, you have got a Syrian elephant back? I guess it must have been this guy then. I do remember that there was one army that the auto-resolve stupidly made them lose an elephant. Okay, so you are here, supporting the other army. The Brothers of Xenophon. Oh yeah, I actually had a pretty cool name for another army. Again, all the previous episodes where I asked for army name suggestions haven't been uploaded yet, so... And again, it's been months since I even recorded those, so it's been quite some time. But I did actually stumble upon a pretty awesome name. Thanato Istes. That's how you write it, I believe. Thanatotherist. Yeah. Which is a dinosaur related to the T-Rex. It's part of the Tyrannosauridae family. And its name means Reaper of Death. And if that isn't a badass name for an army, then I don't know what is. So yeah, there we go. Named after a relative of the T-Rex. A member of the Tyrannosauridae family. The Reaper or Reaper of Death. Should have been Reapers, I guess. But, you know, Reapers of Death. Which is a pretty awesome name, if you ask me.
Ready for orders.
Just double checking whether I did actually fill every army with. You're laying siege. Spears of Ares. Army traditions. And oh, that's for that fight, obviously. Sure. You don't have any elephants in this army? Let's give you that shield bearer then. What? Hates Avaricious successors. They're not proper Greeks. And as for being the heirs of Alexander, oh, sod off. Plus 10% melee attack skill for all units during battles against successor kingdoms. Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Well, it's not that many empires left anymore. The Seleucids are already dead. Baktra is about to die. And then we have Egypt left. And I don't necessarily plan to attack Macedon, but... yeah, it's pretty funny. That's a pretty funny trait. I saw the thumbs down thing. Oh. I saw this thumbs down image. I was like, oh, it's another hates Greeks or hates foreigners or hates something trait, which gives him a negative bonus on something. But no, it actually is a positive thing. He just hates other successor kingdoms. See, it's unlike this one, unsure about the Underworld, which every single one of my generals gets. Well, not every single... you see, this guy's got it as well. Okay, this guy doesn't. There we go. That's better. Respectful. Alright, so we've got... I didn't even pay attention to the armies. I believe everybody has 20 units in the army. Yep, everybody is fully done. We are at the max limit of armies as well. -5 food here. We could switch this out to that, which gives an additional 6. Yeah, so do that then. That has no downside, so upgrade that immediately. Same thing here. Is it that I unlocked that 4th stage? No, I just haven't built that one yet. Yeah, you're staying like this because we don't have any other settlements here to support. Not that it really matters because we've got 194 food surplus that we can distribute to them. But, well, whatever, just... yeah, we can quite easily handle those upgrades in terms of public order. Yeah, we can't handle that, so it'll be on 0 food then. We could switch this farm out in Pergamon to give it an additional 6 again. Well, for now we can upgrade that because then it will be on 0 food. So that's perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Yeah, we've got some armies here standing at the border there. Everywhere there's armies standing at the borders. They're not trusting me entirely, it seems. But yeah, we're focusing on Baktra first. Then make a quick detour at Media Atropatane. And then we'll focus on how we deal with this. So what was victory conditions? Subjugate 10 different... Okay, so once Baktra dies, that is done. I need to own Thrace and Macedonia. That's never going to happen. And I need to research something, which I've already researched. Very good. Defeat the following army. Why can't I zoom to where that is? The Gigantus? However you pronounce it. I don't even know where that army is. I guess it's back here? Or is it... Did they die out here? That's a navy. That's also a navy. That's also a navy. The champions of... Am I right, fellas? Okay, sorry. We have the food surplus for this. Might as well. And then we get this village eventually. Obviously, I've got some armies there to keep them in check, but obviously I'm not going to start another war. I could, I mean, it's not like that one tiny village would give me... Well, then again, this is Rome 2. The game where the AI cheats out of their ass, giving the tiniest village the power to field, I don't know how many full-stack armies.
We seek trade and prosperity for all. I am sure...
Yeah, you don't know it yet, but you're already dead.
There is much to be said.
Same thing with you. It's going to be interesting when we're going to be declaring war on Saba, especially with Mayan already out of here, which I imagine is going to go first, since Plato. what a career switch! What a career switch you made. Also, how were you alive? I'm fairly sure that Plato wasn't... Actually, I don't know about that. Let me just quickly Google that for a second. I'm fairly sure he wasn't alive in this period. Yeah, exactly. He died in 347 BC. So, how were you alive? First of all, what a career switch, and second of all, how were you alive, old man? Right, so they abandoned this city. Don't mind if I do. It's an easy win for us. Fucking ridiculous auto-resolve. Spreading everything out very nicely across everyone, except when there's elephants, because this game is racist against elephants for some reason. I'll keep this. It's mostly Greek anyway. It is actually 100% Greek. I will get rid of that. And I can leave everything else in. So they're running through the woods there. So they have 3 settlements left. They've got this entire province of Bactria, their capital Baktra, and however the hell you pronounce that one. And then they have Capicene. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so in the meantime, Arakosia is just sitting here. Because we're not allied, they're not getting any replenishment through my lands, which is nice. Yeah, so and then we have to take out Kath, because the Massagete have 2. Okay, so I have to get in here as well. Or subjugate them, that's also a possibility. I was already thinking of maybe conquering all of this. Usually I just leave Scythia alone, because they're Scythians. But Yeah, maybe I could just like move all the way in here and conquer all of that for a change. I was gonna go economic victory, I believe. Because Macedonia is still... Magna Graecia mostly is far out of the way. I mean, obviously I most likely will take out Egypt. I need some more naval units apparently for military victory. I need 90 settlements for military. But for this... See, I have almost all of the provinces that I need. I'm only missing Cilicia. Which makes sense, because I was going to go there anyway, because of course I own Tarsus. So, once I declare war on Egypt, they will join, because Cyprus is a client state of Egypt. Or satrapy, I mean. So then I'll secure Cilicia. I need 65 settlements, which means only 10 more. I need trade relations. I still need one... What's it called? I still need one strategic resource. I need 20 civil technologies, we've got 21. Need 120 units, got that easily. I just need more income. I need 90,000 denarii. I've got 76,000 denarii, so we're getting there. And once I add 10 settlements, build them up, and also have more trade relations, it'll be okay. Especially because all of this stuff in Arabia is rather valuable. And we're going to go... what's it called? We're going to conquer way more than 10. Because we need 10 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I do all of that, I'm already there. But obviously I want more. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Definitely have to take those two. And then Egypt, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. What we could also do is, once we capture all of Arabia, then launch an attack into Egypt from both sides, because they own all of Ethiopia, because they've taken out the Kush and Axum. We can send a fleet from there to there, or send an army from there to there to land there. And we'll attack Jerusalem from the north, and then we'll land in Ethiopia and attack southward. In the south, upwards, you know, work our way downstream the Nile, so to speak, and then at the same time we'll attack Jerusalem from the north here, and then head for Alexandria, so to sort of pincer it. They also own all of Libya, and they didn't go any further than that. Yeah, oh yeah, we're in this cursed timeline with Rome and Carthage being on good terms with one another, which is fucking horrific to look at. So yeah, I just need a few more trade relationships with people, which is very easy because they're willing to pay for that stuff. Because of a mod that I've had installed, which makes trade more valuable, so that people accept it easier and are willing to fight over it. Plus 20%, plus 20 to diplomacy with the owner of local region while deployed. What do you mean with the owner of local region? Like, do I get a plus 20 when she's in my own territory to everybody else? Or do I need to deploy her in somebody else's territory and then I get a plus 20 to only that person when deployed? I don't fucking know. Just give me that authority thing then. Alright, my tiny fleet, which I needed for the Bactrian fleet. This guy's not in my family, so you get crappier trades. Trades that I wouldn't give to actual generals of mine. Speaking of not my family, how are you guys holding up? It's alright. It is acceptable. Yeah, so the siege at Baktra has to be redone, because of course I accidentally lifted it, which was my fault. Okay, there we go. Now Arakosia is going to move over there. I guess they're moving towards that one village to secure their province. Oh, I should have checked whether we... Yeah, only now can I see where it is. Yeah, so it is back there. I thought so. That's great. They only tell you where it is when they give you the mission, and then when you fail the mission, and not in between. For a sort of newer game that likes to do a lot of hand-holding, it's pretty funny that they just excluded that. Yeah, we can build an industry building here. Although there's a lot of public order already. There's minus public order there, minus public order there, minus public order there, minus public order, minus public order. So... yeah, build a temple anyway. Not because we need all that food. Or that culture, I mean. But just for the happiness and then the culture money. Yeah, I guess we'll build this one, the Nymphaeon, because it gives wealth to agriculture, and we have extra agriculture here. And then it provides culture as well, which doubles the boost for culture too. Ugh. Wow, what a fucking beast of a general this king is. Not looking forward to fighting those. Those will have to be, will most likely have to be order resolved. Alright, also we tore down something there. Well, there'll be one of those Agora buildings. The game calls it a forum for some stupid reason, but we're playing as Greeks. That should be an Agora, not a forum. I got that right in Rome 1, and they fucked it up in Rome 2. Which is impressive. If you play as the Greeks in Rome 1, any Greek, the Greek city-states, Macedon, Thrace are also considered Greek, the Seleucid Empire, whatever, it's called an Agora. I mean, it's the same building, but they just got the name right. Archer thing. It doesn't work on siege units, does it? I don't think so. Because this guy does have the odd one out with the ballista. Yeah, give you that ferocious warrior, and then also increase missile attack. What is your army composition? Oh, you got those elephants there, yeah. What does that do? Tenacity. More zeal? Chance of wounding enemy agents, self-defense. I don't really want to waste an entire point of... an entire command point on that. I guess I'll just be a bit more diverse with this one and give him multiple of those traits, you know? There, let's also check whether we need to send anybody for tutoring. Yeah, loyalty is fine still. There's no more... No, there's no more penalty from reforming. It is just the difficulty bullshit. Okay, just that person, okay? Do we need to do any marriages? 21. Try to seek a spouse. Okay, well, you're losing gravitas. That sucks for you. No, whatever. It's okay. Oh, he loses one authority. He does lose any gravitas per turn, so that's nice. Faithful husbands. Okay, nice. Yes, it sucks the -1 loyalty, but whatever. we can compensate with what's it called? We can compensate with the trades that I dish out if need be. These guys are all a bit too young and have too little gravitas to get married, so... Oh yeah, you got married, but your husband was fucking awful, so I had to assassinate him. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. Oh, you can... Stranger to fear. Yeah, you can seek a spouse. Intelligent wife. Very nice. And he's a handyman. Very good. Only positive traits. That's what I like to see. How much gravitas do you have? Oh, you have enough, but of course I've been marrying a whole bunch of people. Excuse me, this turn already, so... Need to wait a few turns to calm that down again. Let's also get this guy married so that he can just sort of relax. And that we can also make her do stuff. Oh, awesome. Yeah, send you on a diplomatic mission. To where? I guess the Saba, because then I can maybe steal some territory if we have a critical success. Again, Saba is gonna die, one way or another, but if we get a critical success, that's great. And is not part of my family, this girl, so if she dies because of a critical failure, I don't care.
Magnificence and greatness. All.
No, but they have a female pharaoh.
Our treasuries lack a sum of
No. It was pretty cute that you were just begging to be my client state to save your skin, but then you still come out with the you actually have to pay me 2,000 denarii bullshit. I don't think so. I'm not paying you shit, Baktra. You got your teeth kicked in so fucking hard, it's absolutely insane. You're in no position to make any demands. Yeah, Ricochet trespassed, but whatever. Also, we got these mercenary camps around, which provides picked peltasts, which I should try out at some point for an army. This guy still hasn't taken any attrition, even though he's in the city that's taking attrition. And, you know, can't leave because of that entire siege situation, but whatever. That's still Bactrian.
How on the road again. Moving unseen.
Let's scout ahead a little bit. I don't even know what I was researching. This... Yeah, philosophy 3. So we've got the entire philosophy thing down. So we got even more tax rate, even more public order, all provinces, even less corruption, all provinces. See, look at that. We went from 76 or something to 80,000 denarii just by more tax rate, less corruption. That's fucking fantastic. Oh, there we go. This gives me more wealth from commerce, all regions, and more income from trade agreements, which is nice. And also allows me to build the final level of the trade harbor, which you can build in Ephesus. Yeah, do we need to do any military stuff? Yeah, we do eventually. Where is that final? Oh, there's the final barracks to give me my final hoplite unit. Where is that Zeus building? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I do need this as well. So I'll finish this one. This only takes 3 turns. Then we'll do this. Because then we also get that colony armor level 3. And a bunch of other nice things. Health for siege vehicles. Oh, nice. That's very nice. Armor for all siege units. And +2 turn siege holdout time for besieged settlements. Double for ports. So that's nice, just in case we ever come on the siege. But most importantly, pave the way for that, so that we can get that level 4 Zeus temple, and then upgrade that to that final version, which we need to build in our capital. Oh, that's useful as well. 15% missile damage for all siege units. That's even more health and armor for siege units and vehicles. And the level 3, and that's also a lot of good stuff over there. Okay, more melee attack, more melee defense, more charge, more morale. Very useful. And the level 3 horse breeders. 20% plus 20% shots per minute for all land units. Except siege units, of course. Plus 6% battle run speed for all land units. And that training facility that I never built. Yeah, supply reform, plus 25% ammunition for all missile units. Ooh, that's very useful. Especially when we compare it, when we pair that up with the trade from the generals, which gives archers more ammunition already. Less upkeep for ships, that also means more money. Less recruitment costs for all ships. Less recruitment costs for all army units. Less upkeep for all armies. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff still locked away. I mean, of course, at the end of the tech tree. Well, you know, it's not guaranteed. If you look at Attalus III, for example, the tech tree of the Western or Eastern Roman Empire, as you literally lock out your most elite buildings like aqueducts and stuff. Because bullshit. Because Christianity, actually. Even if you don't go Christian, which is what I usually do when I play the Western Roman Empire.
We make this modest request.
Interesting that you want to join me, Media Anthropocene, but I'm going to go for a more direct approach if you catch my drift. Actually, no, you don't have to catch my drift, because you don't need to prepare for anything, because nothing is going to happen. This member of the family was told by astrologers that they were born under a lucky star. Good luck is contagious, so there is a chance that their good fortune will spill over and benefit the rest of the family. Okay. Plus 10 cultural conversion. Okay, well, everybody in my empire is already pretty Greek anyway, so you don't have to worry that much, but nice. Yeah, so build this. And then also we had... No. Oh yeah, that's the building here, yeah. Plus 81%, or plus 81 public order per turn. Well, I don't think we need any public order buildings. Well, this does provide public order. Do we really need that? So 60 or 80 wealth from local commerce. Oh, this is entertainment. Plus 6% tariff income from trade agreements. 7% wealth from culture. 100 wealth from local commerce. Yeah, I guess we'll do that then. They'll cost public order, but of course we already established that that is not a big deal. Yeah, Hellenic is overtaking here. Very nice. So we can upgrade this library. Upgrade that. We got all the public order benefits in the world.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
Okay, so that is empty. So they are in that settlement. 4 turns until they have to surrender. They'll most likely sally out at the very end. This is... what the hell? How the hell is this also empty? Where is that other army? Is it hiding in the woods somewhere? You don't necessarily need to steal the food for the... Oh, they actually have a -6 food shortage over there. And a negative 11 food shortage over there. So the fact that these guys are taking 0 attrition is the biggest amount of bullshit I've seen in a long time. They are under siege, and the settlement has negative 6 food. And they are happily sitting here not taking any attrition whatsoever. I mean, again, I know that the game just cheats their disgusting ass off like there is no tomorrow, but it still sucks to see. Alright, so I'll move you guys up. You can help with the advance to make it extra secure. Because I guess they're hiding in the woods there. So if I send this guy this way, then they could jump out of the woods and take that settlement, which would then be undefended. So I'll just leave him there, and I'll let the other 2 walk around, take that. Then we take this. Then we declare war on Abracosia, take that out. In the meantime, that will have fallen as well, and then we can fully focus on the Massagetae. And with all these armies here, we can just auto-resolve our way through. Ignoring their fucking horse archer spam. Then we take Keth, and then I guess we have to take Aktau, which means that we then also would have to move on to these 2 settlements. I am trading with the Roxolani, so I'm losing a trade partner once I do conquer all of that. But it doesn't matter all that much because we can find enough trade partners elsewhere. So we're already trading with those. I'm trading with Rome. No, I'm not trading with Syracuse. We should fix that.
I give you welcome. Let Zeus and all the gods smile upon our meeting, so that all may profit. I must accept, although my honor cries.
There we go. Trade with Syracuse. Where am I getting the... I'm trading with Egypt, yeah. I was going to say, where am I getting those olives from? But I'm getting them from Jerusalem. Now, we can also trade with Nova Carthago. We can trade with regular Carthago. They can't be traded with. We can trade with them. And with them. And the Iceni. And the Nervii. And the Cimbri. And the Rugii. And that's it. And we're already, yeah, we got this ridiculously stupid trade route with the Suebi, which is how I discovered everybody else. Yeah, the Suebi finally managed to get the Boii under control. Yeah, so Rome has expanded over here. Macedonia is still there. That's Roman. That is still Carthaginian. So they've got Cisalpine. They also have all of this. They have all of Reata and Nordicum. Then Suebi have moved into Pannonia. But yeah, it's also the first time, well, one of those rare times, I should say, where the Romans are not dead. Because 9 out of 10 times when the AI controls Rome, they die very early on. Well, not necessarily very early on, they just never amount to anything, and then die eventually. So yeah, I don't know how happy about that I am, because of course they got there thanks to being friendly with the Carthaginians, which is like the biggest sin in Roman history ever. And my Roman heart still has a very troublesome time digesting that information. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So now they're taking attrition all of a sudden.
The love of gold can stir evil in men.
It's almost like they're just... They don't know... They bullshit as long as I don't pay attention to it or whatever, you know? Once I literally figure out... I mean, of course, it's because of my spy stealing the food. But, you know, my spy steals... There's no way my spy steals that much food. I mean, how much food do you steal? It doesn't say. Oh, there we go. So we take away 2 food. And they're on -6. And only now are they losing... Are they taking attrition? I think you can figure out how much bullshit that is. I take, you know, 0 minus 2 isn't -6. So it's almost like they can sort of survive still when they're on negative food, but as soon as I take it below -5 or something, only then is the game like, yeah, okay, sure, we can't bullshit anymore. So, you know, I can keep going. I can have you steal as well. So now it's on -14 over there. You're still on -6, and then if you steal as well. Ha! Okay, you steal food, and then they've got more food all of a sudden. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I steal food. How much? What was it? Oh, cool. So I've moved you already. So you're cancelled the stance. And then they magically just get that +2 anyway, somehow. So I steal more food. I stole like 3. Then it goes from -6 to -4 somehow. And then I cancel that. What caused that? And then all of a sudden, they doesn't return. They still only have -4. What the actual fuck, man? And then the ultimate irony about that is, when it happens to me, when it happens to the player, they are relentless. When I have negative food issues, when I have food surplus issues or whatever, they are fucking relentless. The millisecond I am -1 food, they immediately start taking attrition. And immediately I have morale issues. And immediately I have this and I have that and I have this and I have that. The millisecond that happens, immediately the game just bitch slaps you just as in your face as hard as they can. Oh, you fucking retard, you're negative food. Here's some attrition. Here's morale issues. Here is this. Here is that. Here is most likely political issues as well. Fuck you, you fucking piece of utter trash. And then when the AI does it, it's, oh dear, oh gorgeous. Oh no, we'll cheat some food into you. We'll cheat some food there. And then when I'm actively busy taking away more food, then they're actively cheating more food into existence to counter it. Like, oh, the player took away an additional 3 food. Oh, here you go. Now it's -4 instead of -6. We'll just cheat some food into your face. Here you go. Here you go, you sweet, gorgeous motherfucking piece of utter motherfuckers. It's literally that Gordon Ramsay meme. When he's with kids, he's like, oh dear, oh gorgeous. And then when he's with adults, like, you fucking donkey. Same thing. When it's the player, fuck him in every possible way we can conceive. If it's the AI, oh, here we go. Here's some cheats. Here's some more cheats. So you want some food? Here you go. We've got some food for you. Do you want more? Do you want less money? Less upkeep? More money? More tax income? More food? Here you go. Just call me what? Just give me a call. I'll give you everything, even if you don't need it. Fucking ridiculous.
What I ask is...
It's also the fact that it's so blatant is what pisses me off the most, I think. They don't even try to hide it. Oh, who died of natural causes? Oh, she did. The gods giveth, the gods taketh away. Good job. Good job. The gods saw that and they were like, yeah, nah. Nah, that is some fucking bullshit right there. See, now it's back to -6. The gods saw that bullshit and were like, nah, fuck that, man. We hear you. Thank you, gods. Greatly appreciated. That was fucking hilarious. Literally the next day, she just dies after that complete bullshit. The gods were like, yeah, no, fuck that. We hear you, fam. This is some fucking bullshit. Amazing. Alright, so we researched, what was it? Was it beekeeping that I researched? Economic archive, okay. Which is... Oh yeah, no, hang on a minute. It was this... Yeah, there we go, this one. I already had beekeeping. Okay, cool. So, yeah, get to here so that we can get to that one next. And afterwards, we're going to give those... where's the one that gave more ammunition? Oh, that was the supply one, right? Yeah, this one. Yeah, so we'll do that one next. After we got that Temple of Zeus researched. Yeah, we can easily do that. and this, which provides an additional 3 food. But we lose 4 food there, so it will be on exactly 0 then, and we'll increase it because that can upgrade later and that can upgrade later as well, and this will provide more food too, so it'll be okay. Oh yeah, we can upgrade this here as well because there's no public order issues. Plus 65 public order in Syria. Oh yeah, also upgrade. Yeah, we can handle that. Same with that, same with that. Very sure that will still be okay with the food. We will lose food here then. We'll be negative in food. How much? We need 4 food, right? Yeah. And yeah, that'll provide 6. So switch that out. That'll provide 6. This will provide an additional 3. So that should be quite easy. And then upgrade that. So that will give me way more money from naval trade, which will also double because essentially all the trading goes through here. So I'm making 20,000 denarii from this trade route alone. Everything comes through at phases. And then with that, and then it goes through a trade harbor, and then it even is getting upgraded now. And then it goes from 240 baht from maritime commerce to 360, and then from 120 baht from local commerce to 180. Yeah, and then the public order is fine. Completely fine. Yeah, because we already have that Temple of Zeus here, right? In Pergamon? Yeah, this needs to be upgraded to that, which we're researching. Well, not now, but we behind the other one. And then after that, we can build this one. The Great Altar of Pergamon. Yeah, you can stay there for now. The other 2 armies over here are making this detour to take that. I did see one army going this way. Can I hire... Oh, I can... Oh yeah, of course that spy died, so I can have a new spy. Okay. I doubt that they're going to be able to do much against Arakosia, because even though Arakosia is quite weak, they are, you know, having those food issues. Unless they really quickly hire as much as they can and then move in there, because then they won't take... Unless Arakosia also has food issues, I don't know. Technically they should, with 4 full-stack armies in one city, without any access to farms and stuff. So technically they should have just as much, maybe, if not more food issues than Baktra does. But, you know, we all know how this game cheats their ass off, so... Not a surprise if that's not the case. Give you more cunning. And give you more Dread Commander. Yeah, and then also give you some of that next time, so you can get some more traits unlocked. I very rarely use them, but I really should get into a habit of doing that. What are you doing? There is a Bactrian army heading your way. Well, there's 1 full stack still there, so I guess that's enough to defend. Yeah, that isn't suspicious at all. It is nice, though, that I don't have to... I initially was kind of worried, because they had all those armies strewn about. Also, I never figured out what happened with that diplomatic mission. Yeah, that's the spy, but what happened with the diplomatic mission I sent to Saba? It wasn't a critical success, of course, otherwise I would have had a settlement. Treaties with Saba? That's it? +8? So it was a success? It must be. Or is that mission still ongoing somehow? No. She's here, so she has returned. Well, try again. I didn't catch what you did last turn. Or last time. That's on me, most likely. Actually, that's 100% on me, because... Unless the game literally just forgot to give me that message. Which is possible, but I'm just going to assume that I just didn't read it properly.
Magnificence and greatness.
Oh, I still have to pay you 2,000, but then you're all of a sudden you don't want to be my client state anymore. Yeah, that's not how this is going to go down. Also, I love how Arakosia is not at war with anybody, just at war with Baktra, and then they have all their armies at my border for some reason. Oh, here we go. Generous tribute. Okay, well, a moderate success then, not a critical success. See? I just need to pay attention. Just need to pay attention and then I can actually figure out what's going on in this game. Who knew? Right? Who knew? Yeah, you keep going. There we go. Tons and tons of attrition. I'd also get a battering ram. Continue siege. Don't abandon siege accidentally again, because they have to surrender next turn, so they will most likely sally out in the next turn, so that I can finally fight them. These elephants should be back up to yeah, they are. Can you reach that in the next turn? Yes, you can. Very nice. Then they only have Capicene left. Yeah, just very slow end. Bit of a slow burn ending to this gigantic war with Baktra, but whatever. Okay, here we go. They sally out. They have two Royal Bactrian cavalry. Or Bactrian Royal cavalry. Alright, I will fight this manually, because otherwise there's no manually fought battle in this video. Not that I really need to, because this would have been the easiest auto-resolve in history. Well, not really the easiest in history, that's hyperbolic. Uneasy auto-resolve. Oh, we can defend, of course, because they have to sally out. That means caltrops on the flank there. This is very flat, so I don't really have to use fireballs. Well, I shouldn't use fireballs, I mean, because, you know, nothing will happen. I'll put a bit of a palisade on that flank then. And that's it. We won't use anything else. Archers guard position just in case. Get them over there. Get you guys in phalanx formation. Get the general there. Citizen Cav here. Remember the caltrops on the left flank. Deploy elephants here. And don't forget my reserves. You'll just stand there. Help on flank where needed.
If we are victorious and live, I will sacrifice to Zeus.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Alright, so they do have elephants. Oh yeah, fucking hell, I forgot that. It's fucking restricted camera in this game. Well, not in this game, on legendary difficulty, I mean. Yeah, of course we have reinforcements, but I don't really intend to use them. It's not really necessary, honestly. Oh, we have Rhodian slingers in this one. Oh, they don't have additional. Oh, those other. Well, okay. I got confused there. I thought that it was the other army also had elephants, but apparently not. Well, I'll bring them in anyway. Wow, we got lots of hoplites here. 8 hoplites. Yeah, this must be an older army because of the Rhodian slingers. At speeds! Well, I'll take the extra cavalry. Okay, archers, ceasefire. Oh, they have two lots of elephants. What the hell is that? Oh, slingers. That's the damage garrison. For a second, I thought those trees back there were ballistas. I was like, what the hell? They've got ballistas? A few steps forwards. Yeah, it's not necessary to have these reinforcements, but, you know, I will use them. So yeah, don't fire at will. I want you to specifically shoot at the elephants once they get in range. Oh, they've got Baktra horse archers there. Here come the hoplites! Oh, that's other research would have been nice now. The extra movement for the... Okay, well, unleash a volley on them. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Baktra light horses. Okay, switch to the elephants. And you also fire on the elephants. Elephants first, horse archers second. Just poking the elephants with tiny stones. Back off slightly. Okay, there we go. They ran amok. And they're being killed, so... Hey, why didn't you get back information? Oh, we're being outflanked over there. Fuck you. I mean, it's my fault for not paying attention to that flank. But fuck you for actually making a decent decision there, AI. Also, it's not going to win them the battle in any way, it's just to annoy me. Okay, reorganize. Guard mode, shoot on the general. You shoot on those peltasts. Oh, you want to fight elephants? With cavalry? Are you sure? And that's the general of the garrison. Alright, gone. Eastern Slingers next. Yeah, I do like it when they interlock like that. That's one of the few better features in this game than in Rome 1.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay. Nice job. Elephants. I know he said ready, but for some reason my brain turned it into Infinity from Lord of the Rings. How the hell did you manage to fucking do that? Oh, those are, yeah, hoplites from the right flank. Magically, they just punch through, and then they're being annoying assholes. away! And there he goes. And the battle there. Because we don't need to run anybody down, because they lose the city anyway. There we go, that's how you take out elephants. 3 kills on one elephant and 6 kills on the other. Yeah, a bit of damage on the ones that were targeted by the archers and slingers and stuff, but well, that's inevitable. Or that one pikeman unit who got outflanked by another pikeman unit somehow. And there we go. I'll just occupy that. I do need to do some redecorating, but...
Perhaps, and I ask with all due respect for your...
Also, they are no longer taking attrition somehow, even though they lost the city, which was providing food, or at least a little bit. The Medusa head wielders. Oh, this is a special city. What's the trait here then? +2 siege holdout time. Oh, that explains why it took so long to take the city. Yeah, that can change into that. That can go away. This can be switched to Zeus. General leveled up. Relentless attacker, and then I'll upgrade. Oh, you got that already? I'll give you second wind.
Ready for battle. We take this settlement.
It's still -6, but magically they're not taking any attrition anymore.
To the settlement.
Occupy this as well.
Hunger for battle.
Oh yeah, Plato. The guy who made a career switch. Yeah, get rid of that. We don't need any more military buildings in here. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. You don't need to make the detour anymore because this is all mine now. So yeah, -6 and no attrition anymore. Obviously. Wow, so they still have quite some force left, actually. Why don't you attack that, then? You're still considered slightly stronger than Aracosia, mostly because of the quality of the troops. So why the hell don't you just attack that? Look at this! They've got all that shit standing. You could easily just band everybody together. I didn't know you had 3 full stacks left. On -6. Oh, now it's 0, magically, over here. That's very believable. Magically, it went from... It was -11 or something. Or -14 in here. Oh, now it... What the fuck? Now it's back to... Oh, this is 0. Never mind, I wasn't looking correctly. Yeah, okay, so it's -6. Nobody's taking any attrition at all, because... The biggest cheats in the fucking history of Total War. It's not exactly true, but that's how it feels like anyway. You have 3 full stacks, so you're training another one because apparently you have the money and the food for that. You know, with -6 food and 441 denarii income. Why don't you band that all together to take out Alexandria Aracosia? There's only this in here. There's only fucking Eastern Spearmen in there. mean, I guess, you know, Artificer favors these crappy units, so I understand it in some sense, but why do you keep bashing your head against me? I have brought you to only this tiny village. These guys literally just invite you to attack them in the back. But look at that. This is all they have, these 4 armies. 3 of them standing there and only 1 is in the city. They're almost begging you to attack them in the back. So why the fuck do you keep... Whatever, I don't fucking know, man. These guys are fucking stupid. And they cheat their ass off, so which is insane. Anyway, yeah, the next episode is the end of Baktra and also the end of Arakosia. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, later.